Hiya, hiya, it's the Joey Reynolds rap from my car. Not moving, I'm parked. No tickets, please. I think somewhere along the line we're going to stop handing out parking tickets and just give them tickets to Broadway shows. So people actually will come back to the theater. That's the only way, It's give them a theater ticket instead of a parking ticket. They still won't go if it's free to a lot of these things. People are afraid to come to New York. Well, you can't blame them. I mean, every day they talk about someone who got killed. The latest thing I saw was that the guys escaped from prison by digging a tunnel out of jail into the IHOP. They would have done better to go to Denny's. You got to go to the right food. Your fast escapes need the right fast food. They would be well off to go to Chick-fil-A because nobody would ever suspect those guys. They're too Christian. They're closed on Sundays. That's the best, most successful franchise right now, next to the In-N-Out Burger, which is where I belong because I am going to take a part-time job. I can't make any money on my retirement. And there's no radio or television anymore. They don't want guys my age. So I'm going to have to go to take one of these fast food jobs and just start becoming a fry guy. Too late, right? They don't even want me to do that. They wouldn't even hire me as a dishwasher. That's robotic. Nobody has any jobs for anybody anymore. I can't think of one that I would be qualified for. I wonder if there's a complaint department, I could probably work there, but I'd be on the side of the customer. That's no good. Everybody would be bitching, I think if I were in the government, though, I'd be the head of the department for the disgruntled, those who are unhappy with government. Boy, would that line be long. It would look like that strike for the school teachers in Los Angeles. See all those 30,000 people on the streets? I thought they were the homeless. Hey, that's not funny. See, we watch all this tragedy, all this terror on television, and then we wonder why no one wants to come to New York. Shootings in the subway, robberies, people breaking into houses with packages that they picked up from the doorway because they're not really Amazon delivery guys. They are people who are costumed as delivery guys, and they break into a house that way too sometimes. I understand what happens is they have a team of about 4 guys, or women and men, and they walk up to the door of the house, and if no one's home, then they start taking the house apart, and they move everything out, but they have uniforms like they're delivery people from Amazon. Well, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away, I went on a home invasion. I did that with my cheesecake just the other day in Connecticut. Somebody ordered a cake and it didn't arrive on time, and I felt guilty because we had to get the refund and the second mailing didn't work. The UPS delivery, they have 2-day, and the 2-day turned out to be 5. That's no way to deliver a cake. So I went to the people who ordered the cake. I went to their house. I knocked on the door, and the dog was very friendly, thank God. And the young couple came. They answered the door. They heard me on Elvis Duran's show, and they ordered the cake, and I delivered it. They didn't know I was Joey Reynolds. They thought I was just some delivery guy, an older guy who needed this part-time job. See, now that job I could get. And I also, what could I do? I could be the campaign manager for Ron DeSantis. Boy, he's going to be surprised when he finds out that ABC owns Disney. And after he screwed around with Disney, and he's going to want to have time on ABC television, he's going to have to be licking some butt. Listen, this guy is an accident waiting to happen, and he already pissed off half of the people in Florida when what did he say? There was something he said recently. Oh yeah, the Ukraine is only a border war. It's a border incident between Russia and Ukraine. Half the people in the country got killed by this insane dictator called Putin, and this guy is like giving him a pass, and he was running for president of the United States. Going to give this guy a pass? What are you kidding? And they're also corrupt. What happened to our systems of family? Now, if you had anybody like this in your family, let me ask you this. If you had a kid that lied like that guy that ran for office out of Long Island, the senator, was he a congressman? Yeah. What would you do with that guy? Was senator? Did he run for the Senate? I don't know. Whatever he ran for, he should run from. He's a liar. If you had a kid like that at home, You first of all, Trump. Okay, when you have someone that acts out like that, you know what you do with spoiled children? You ignore them. You don't put them on television and give them a platform. You take it away from them. You know, you take their phones away and you have them sit in the corner and write what they did wrong. That's what you do with people like that. But in our government, we just give them more publicity, and then they become more famous, and people say, yeah, this guy. See, because a lie is two parts. Number one is the lie. Number two is how's he going to get out of it. And that's what it is. It's the second part that we enjoy. Americans enjoy the second part. They enjoy the lie, not the lie itself, but how is he going to get out of this? That's the play. And that's what we're used to since O.J. Simpson. We're used to that. We want to watch how someone's going to get out of something. It's drama TV. That's why we have all those crime shows. The crime shows are based on crime. And crime is based on people thinking it's okay. Oh, yeah. There you go. Now you got to figure it out. So what do? Ignore those people who do anything that is not right in your family system. How about that for a commandment? It's a Reynolds Wrap.